Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? I know it's kind of late for a Tuesday. Just had a great coaching session and had unfortunately got delayed on doing my live, which I normally do this week. So anyway, I wanted to kind of do it, and I'll probably post it to you guys tomorrow. But it was on my heart, so I wanted to like kind of like speak it into existence, if you will. So this week, I'm going to talk about a chapter in The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles called How to Use the Will. Most of us think like when we talk about willpower, it's like, first of all, it's always external. It's always like what's going on around us, what's going on outside of us, the things that are results that are happening. So we have to feel like we're going to like somehow will the things and the people around us to change. We tend to focus less on us and mostly on our circumstances or our surroundings or our environment. That is a fundamental error. And think about it, it makes sense. Like how easily do you convince someone of something that you want them to do just because you want them to do it? Rarely. I mean, and if you do, you spend a lot of time and energy trying to convince them of something, and they may agree to it because you pressured them, but really they're not on your side. They're not like 100% behind you. They're not you're not leading them and they're not following you because of something that you said resonated with them that was like, "Hey, that that's I want to be part of that." It's more you imposed your will upon them and they because maybe they were a friend of yours or because maybe they felt intimidated or whatever, they agreed. But that's not something sustainable. That's not something that's gonna be long lasting. It's definitely not gonna produce the results you want. We have to learn to focus our will on ourselves. I heard a quote, and I'm probably gonna totally butcher this quote because I didn't look it up before. It just came to me, but it says something along the lines of "Be the change that you want to see in the world." That requires you changing yourself to to be that change. It makes me think of there have been tons of examples of this. Like there's Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Mother Teresa. All of them had a vision of what they really wanted, a purpose, a message that they wanted to communicate to the world that that they believed in wholeheartedly, 100%, mind, body, soul, every ounce of their fiber of being. But yet, none of them ever used force or will to to manipulate or convince someone of their purpose and their vision. They led by example. They changed themselves into this, idea of what they truly wanted, and then, regardless of what anybody else was thinking or what anybody else thought of them, they went out into the world and disseminated this idea. And then others started to identify with this idea. It became very, very, very powerful. Not all of us are going to do that. Not all of us need to do that. But my point is that your willpower should be focused on you and what you want and what you desire, what you want to contribute to society, how you want to affect the world that you live in. And that only comes from applying your willpower through within, not without. You can't. it's literally like going and pushing a boulder on top of a mountain. You know, you could spend there all day pushing that boulder, hoping that maybe someday, like the Wile E. Coyote, somebody kicks that little rock out and it rolls down the hill. Well, more than likely, it's going to sit there because it's been sitting there for hundreds, maybe thousands of years before you were even there. But you can change you. You can move you. You can move you to be able to figure out, how can I change this? How can I affect that? That's how you can change the world. That's how you can get where you want to be. That's how you can accomplish your dreams. Using your will to focus on yourself and not so much what's going on around you. Because honestly, you really have no right to try and change other people. You only have the right to change yourself. Anyway, I think I've gone on long enough. It's a little late. It's like 10:30 here, so I'll repost this tomorrow. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you all light and blessings and a happy evening. Talk to you later. Bye.